What's up, guys? I'm back with another video. How are y'all doing? I'm here to talk about the legendary group Bone Thugs-n-Harmony releasing their second album, E1999 Eternal, of July 25th of 1995. Happy 31 years to this classic. Definitely one of my favorite albums. You got the East 1999 song on here, Eternal, Crept And We Came, the introduction, Crossroads. You got the original and the remix, the DJ Unique's Mo Thug remix, Shotz to the Double Glock, Mo Murda, No Shorts, No Losses, First of the Month, and Meet Killa, Land of the Heartless, I already mentioned. Land of the Heartless. Mr. Bill Collector, Down 71, The Getaway, Budsmokers Only, Buddah Lovas. So many bangers on here. So, the album was released on Ruthless Records, and the album was released 4 months after the passing of their mentor, Eazy-E, and the executive producer of the album. So, both the album and single, The Crossroads, was a dedication to him. Following up on the surprise of the success of their breakthrough single, Thuggish Ruggish Bone, it became a popular album and received positive reviews from music critics, earning praise for the group's melodic rapping style. And the album title is portmanteau of Cleveland's East Side neighborhood, centering on East 99th and the East 99th Street and St. Clair Avenue, where the group is based, and then the future year 1999. And the album had sold 307,000 copies. And the first week, E1999 Eternal had became the group's best-selling album with 4 million copies sold in the U.S. And it debuted at #1 on the Billboard 200, and it topped the chart for 2 consecutive weeks. The album was nominated for the inaugural Grammy Awards for Best Rap Album, ultimately losing to Naughty by Nature's Poverty's Paradise at the 1996 Grammy Awards. And then the year of 2015, at the time, the group had toured in support of the 20th anniversary of the album, performing it of its entirety for the first time. And more history to it, it debuted at #1 on the Billboard 200 and top R&B hip-hop albums chart. It remained #1 in its second week, and on both charts, selling at 222,000 copies of its third week. And the album dropped to #2 on the Billboard 200 behind Hootie and the Blowfish Cracked Rear View, selling at 162,000 copies. 162,000 copies. And the album sold 123,000 copies of its fourth week, and it got outsold by The Show, the soundtrack, dropping at #5 on the Billboard 200 and #2 on the top R&B hip-hop albums chart. And more history about this. Definitely more history about it to talk about. So upon the release, it met with critical acclaim. Cheo H. Coker of the LA Times wrote that this Cleveland-based quartet has raised the stakes of the gangster rap game, not only in terms of pure gritty excess, but also in rhyme style, cadence, and delivery. Bone Thugs isn't content to just shoot at that next MC or punk in their neighborhood. They'll harmonize it about it too. And mixing graphic imagery with old-fashioned street corner crooning. Essentially, this is a West Coast style dance hall record, and complete with heavy looped bass lines, electronic gunshots, warped out dub sounds, and fast-paced rhyming style mix with harmonizing that the Jamaicans call it singja. No change in subject matter, just bloody shoot 'em up. Just shoot 'em braggadocio, laced with ominous piano samples. And this is the kind of album that starts out good and gets better with repeated listenings as the dark subliminal references clear up. Easily one of the most worthwhile rap purchases of the year. And retrospectively, Jason Birchmeier from AllMusic had described the album as such following the surprise success of Bone Thugs-n-Harmony's summer 1994 anthem, Thuggish Ruggish Bone. The group returned a year later with E1999 Eternal, an impressive album, a debut full-length that dismisses any notation that the group was merely a one-hit wonder. From beginning to the end, the album maintains a consistent tone, one that's menacing and somber, produced entirely by DJ Unique, an LA-based producer who frames the songs with dark, smoked-out G-funk beats and synth melodies. So The Source had hailed it as one of the top 100 rap albums of the 1990s. And then in a second thought review in Stylist magazine, the album was described as, lyrically speaking, Bone Thugs have much in common with countless mainstream rap acts. The themes running throughout E 1999 Eternal are familiar drugs, violent crimes, and death make regular appearances. And then it's the manner of which the lyrics are framed and delivered that makes the group such a bizarre proposition. Bone Thugs had a melodic flow, frequently delivered in unison, that bordered or on singing. They could rap together at a lightning fast pace without losing their sweetness. And stylists had praised the producer DJ Unique for his production to the to the album on the album, stating the album was entirely produced by DJ Unique, although he did collaborate on some tracks, endowing cohesiveness by the unique Bone Thugs sound. And DJ Unique was like the vocal group members of Bone Thugs unorthodox in the rap field. It wouldn't be far off to describe him as a songwriter as well as a producer. And he was always keen to flesh out of interesting sounds, usually based around rumbling piano chords, mellotron, and synthesized strings, yet the focus was largely on songcraft and melody. The album frequently strays into gloomy territory, but never loses its sense of tunefulness. The beats were not particularly striking, usually low-key and sluggish, but the album's strengths are not rhythm-related. I'll show y'all the LP. This is a classic, man. Nobody could ever outdo a classic like this in a lifetime. This is too extraordinary. I love this album. I mean, if you love old school rap, hip-hop, this is a must to own in your collection. I'm going to guarantee y'all, all my fans out there, hope y'all are tuning in here, checking this album out. I'm definitely going to bump this record on my turntable, and I hope y'all are out there bumping it too, because that's what I'm going to do too. What's your favorite song off this classic banger? Don't forget to hit the like and sub and comment and follow your boy. Y'all have a blessed one and stay safe. Keep bumping this record on your turntables, y'all. Peace.